Hello friends, Sam the Graham doing TCGs yet again. We just did some Everfest, and now I'm going to see if I can prove my point that going back to Everfest always feels fun. Coming back to Dynasty always feels like a letdown. Let's see what happens. We'll split this one up a little bit too. Get our first two boxes and go from there. Floop. So overall, that Everfest box went alright. I don't think it got close to what I paid for it originally, but I feel like it was reasonably close to what current market value is. So, you know, that's not a complete loss. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. And frankly, there was a bunch of stuff that I needed in it, more than I thought. Probably about 10 cards. I finally got that Arcane Lantern. Had never pulled the extended art one. Finally made it happen. So that's an exciting piece of news. Yeah, this set always throws me off. All right. Let's line our stuff up. We got our foils. We got our rares. We'll see what goes from there. And way over here we have, off screen, we have the commons that people don't care about. But yeah, Dynasty. This is a case that I had sitting back that I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep this one back over in the corner. First rare foil, Blessing of Patience. And, because I try and keep a case of every set. But I was like, I kind of want to open a case again. And the set is still super readily available and kind of getting shunned a little bit. So I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and open the one I got. I'll go find another one later if I need to. There is our first Majestic of the case. Several packs in, kind of late, but there's a regular Looming Doom. Decent, if unspectacular, first Majestic. There's a Felling Swing and a couple more rares. So pretty light on everything this early on in the case. Only one rare foil, only one Majestic. Well, there is Majestic number 2. Not yet another somewhat uninspiring one. The Battle Axe. Scramble, Pulse, and a Dagger. Yeah, there's something about a lot of that equipment that just isn't, ooh, we like our tigers. That goes in a sort of cool stuff pile. There's a lot of just stuff that just, like a lot of the equipment just doesn't inspire a whole lot of wow factor, I guess. Much like our first Majestic foil, Dust from the Shadow Crypts. Whew. Now, and Diabolic Ultimatum for a second Majestic in that pack. The Dust, now to be fair, I've also drifted off of fiddling with Dromai for a while, so maybe I need to drift back in. But it doesn't seem like the Dusts are getting a whole lot of attention. There's a Rainbow Foil Spider Bite, a Rainbow Foil Ether, so that's a 4 rare pack. That's kind of fun. But yeah, they're just... There's Shred. The Dusts don't seem... They just don't seem... There doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of people impressed by them. I'm not impressed by them yet. There's a Shred. That's always fun. Flex Claws rare. Whew, halfway through this first box, and it is a pretty ho-hum, pretty dire box. And our cold foil does not help. as a rare cold foil Spellfray Tiara. Oof. There's still quite a few things from this set that I need as well. And so far, I'm not seeing any of them. Arachne Duet and Now, to be fair, a lot of them are Marvel slot things, so I'm asking a bit much to really hit stuff I need. There's a Hemorrhage Boar, Flex Claws, and Sutcliffe's Book. Oof. This is starting to feel like I made a bad decision. Ooh, and another tough Majestic with Phantasmal Symbiosis. Sometimes you just make choices that you immediately regret. This is sometimes. Rob the Rich, that's fun. Blessing of Steel for a rare, that's fun. And 2 rares. Another 4 rare pack, 2 rare foils. That's at least intriguing. We'll give it that. And nothing. We're not getting a whole lot of hashtag blessed where both rares are blessings. At least there's that. That keeps things a little bit more interesting. And Puncture. I like that card a lot. Press and Drill Shot. Still only at 5 total Majestics. Only 4 non-foil. This is a pretty bad box. Pretty bad box. Madcap Charger and nothing. Good grief. These last 3 packs hopefully can save this box. Otherwise, hopefully the next box and the rest of it. Well, that's good at least. That's a foil Iron Song Pride. I'd give my left arm for a extended arm. And another bad Majestic. This one's cutting me deep. At least we're kind of back on par. We're close to it. But, woof. Red Plunder, Shield Bash, and let's see if we got some last pack magic for this box. Because otherwise, this thing was just toast. Okay. Leave No Witnesses is not a bad Majestic to find in the last pack there. We can work with that. That is not a foil. I don't know why you're there. And nothing. Whew. At least that Leave No Witnesses got us to that 9 hit mark, which I feel like 10 is kind of the target for this set. And really, Leave No Witnesses and the foil Iron Song Pride are pretty much the only remotely decent things to see there. At least for somebody who's got, common through Majestic in their normal versions. I'm just fishing for more fun. So yeah, that was completely useless to my collection. Ouch. That is why you buy singles when you need particular cards. Buy singles. Tranquil Passing and Dust from the Red Desert. I comment on, oh, that's a really weak Majestic. There just aren't very many strong Majestics anyway. Obviously, you've got the short printed surgical extraction, which is a solid hit anytime you see it in either foil or non-foil. And then, Leave No Witnesses isn't bad. Iron Song Pride, honestly, isn't bad. Some of the other equipment is, decent. There's Imperial Edict. There's actually a decent Majestic right there. Complain and the fun comes. Yeah, those Imperial ones are not bad either. Imperial and Assassin are kind of where it's at for Majestics. But man. This set, though, at the very least, has a lot of very useful rares and commons. Okay, that's a decent pull right there. That's a rainbow foil Majestic Amethyst Tiara, which is, again, actually a decent Majestic piece of equipment, and a Savage Beatdown right behind it. That's not bad. Savage Beatdown's another pretty decent Majestic for Brute that can be one of those really, really nasty finisher cards. There's a rainbow foil dagger. So at least that pack was pretty good. We're getting a little bit of help now. We're getting a little bit of help. Key Unleashed and a couple of rares. That Buckler's decent for a rare. I mean, it's a decent enough card. That's what I'm saying, though. There are a lot of good cards that aren't necessarily like value hits in this set, which at least helps. But once you've got all of those, Point the Tip and Dagger and Press, once you've got those, it's really, really hard to find any of the spice that you might still need. Like, this box is a little bit better. We've got the Tiara, but only 3 regular Majestics. Okay, so we got a double foil pack. That's fun. But both commons. So yeah, Dynasty went from, this is really fun, so much shiny, to I legit feel like it is overall. Dynasty is now a set of feels bad, I think. There's just a lot. See, mine say the Tiger. Like, at first, all the Tiger stuff was really spicy. Now, there is seemingly some stuff for Ninja coming up that might make the Tigery archetype pretty notable. So maybe it's just a matter of some of this stuff still needs a bit more. We're just on the early end of it. That's always a possibility. But as things sit right now, unless you get like Marvel Soraya, Marvel Emperor, Crown, Cold Foil Crown, like, there are a few cards that you can hit and really be happy with it. And other than that, there's a whole heck of a lot of feels bad potential. All right, there's a Majestic foil Cleave. Because there are cards like Cleave. Swell Tidings, so at least a 2 Majestic pack there. No cold foil yet this box. I've still noticed that, so I'm prepping myself for a rare cold foil any moment now. We got another Leave No Witnesses. That's okay. Beaten Trackers is another good rare piece of equipment. Not bad at all. Long shot. Nothing. Last pack. We have not seen a cold foil yet. There's a shred. There's a jump start. Woof. Now I'll have to flip back through this. There's definitely the possibility that I missed a cold foil somewhere. I'll flip through some of this stuff on screen, but not all of it. There's always the possibility. Like that tiara, there's only a rainbow foil version of it. That can't be. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that stings. I'll flip back through the other rares later on off camera just because I don't think I missed anything. But that was a killer 2 boxes, and not in a good way. I might as well do it while I'm processing. A total of 12 non-foil Majestics. A total of 12. 12 non-foil Majestics across 2 boxes. 4 rainbow foil Majestics, one of which is the tiara, and only 1 cold foil. Those 2 boxes were brutal. I feel like I just got shredded by them. So yeah, we'll definitely dig into that a little bit later, and hopefully, now these 2 boxes were weak. There was one without a cold foil. Maybe that is because something is going to make up for it in the other 2. So check out next time for the rest of this case. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much for spending some of your day with me. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz if you like what I'm doing. And pray for me on the next one. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.